Hey, good morning, guys. Now time for the Okeechobee fishing report. The lake level was 1335 this morning. It's coming down, guys. It's getting shallower and shallower. Hadn't any rain, not going to get any rain, so it's going to get lower and lower. And I got to ride in a gentleman's boat the other day. It's that Vexus uh, metal boat. Had a 150 on it, loaded to the hilt. Had it loaded up, perfect for fishing Lake Okeechobee. I'm telling you, there couldn't be a better boat for that. You know, I'm searching for the best metal boat for Lake Okeechobee, and so I'm looking around. I've got to ride in the Ranger boat, got to ride in the Vexus, and I contacted. I sent David Hickman, good friend of mine from Chattanooga. He actually manages the boat sales at Bass Pro Shop there in Chattanooga. So I'm going to hear back from him. I know they have a nice. I think Rick Clunn's fishing out of their metal boat. They've got I think it's a 21-foot metal boat, and I want something that's set up really light. You know, with lithium batteries. You know, set up for really fishing shallow water. Because I think really we're going to have shallow water for the next couple of years probably. I hope we do anyway, because you know we need this. The lake is in such good shape right now, and the water's clear everywhere. Fish are biting everywhere. I took that gentleman in the Vexus out really close to Clewiston, and we threw a chatterbait, and he probably caught a limit in probably 20 minutes. You know, just really nice fish too, and I was throwing a spinnerbait behind him. I just wanted to see if I could get a bite on a spinnerbait. They didn't bite my spinnerbait nearly as good as they bit that chatterbait. So that's my tip this morning. Throw your chatterbait over that shrimp grass. Let me tell you, find the shrimp grass, idle in till you see the shrimp grass and start fishing. That's going to be my tip this morning. Put that stick in your boat. He had a stick in his boat too. He's the first one that I've done these ride-alongs with that actually put a stick in their boat to fill the bottom. And I showed him how to do it. And it was really rough that day too. We went down south and I fished around a little bit. I wanted to see how that boat handled in rough water. And trust me, I was impressed. Let me put it that way. I was impressed. But I'm looking forward to talking to David Hickman. Great guy, great angler. And, you know, listen, at Chattanooga had some really good events there on Chickamauga Lake. But anyway, I'll talk to him. I'd like to ride in one of those boats. I don't know if anybody's got one down here or not, but I'm going to check into that. But anyway, like I say, our lake level the way it is right now, it's it's cold. You know, it was I think 38 degrees yesterday morning. It was 40 this morning. The water's cooling down. People ask me all the time, what's the magic water temperature? Folks, there is none. All that matters is the water warming up or is it cooling down? If the water's cooling down, they're going to be a little slower. So now you got to make your bait act really injured. You know, back when I won those tournaments here, both the tournaments that I won here, it was freezing. It was cold. And there's guys never caught a fish. I caught a bunch. Roland caught a bunch in 1996 when I won that tournament. And a couple of guys that flipped and did all that stuff didn't catch a limit. I think Peter T only caught one. He made the top 5. But anyway, of course, he knows how to flip a jig too. But anyway, getting back to that cold weather, you got to make your bait act really crippled because it's the nature of predators to clean up things that are injured. When it's cold in the morning, throw your wacky worm. That thing opening and closing, I'm telling you, it acts really crippled. It's going to get you some bites from fish that really aren't feeding. So sometimes they're hard to catch even on live bait, you know, when it's really cold like that. But you know, when you throw a shiner out there and he's got a hook in him and he's dragging a balloon around, he acts really crippled. That's why we catch some fish, you know, even if it's cold on those shiners. But anyway, as the water warms up, then you can, you know, go back to your normal fishing. Late in the afternoon, they're going to be the most active. So if you have a chance to pick when you want to go fishing, go in the afternoon right now, especially during these cold mornings. That afternoon bite, that last couple hours of the day, by far going to be the best. But trying to think of anything else I need to talk about this morning. Like I say, the lake is really good. And, you know, I put that deal on there where I was a little disappointed with Randy Blockett and what he was saying about the lake. But, you know, Randy's always been a friend of mine. So he's just trying to make a living. And I don't blame him for that. Evidently he's doing really well. Probably doing better than me because he puts something on there all the time. And But anyway, little Randy Blockett story. First time I ever fished with Randy, we drew each other on Truman Lake. This is a quick story. And he just got these brand new Quantum Tour Edition rods. He was sponsored by Quantum. Brand new. They were pretty. He said, aren't these rods pretty? I said, Randy, those are the prettiest flipping sticks I believe I've ever seen. Anyway, we go fishing, and every time he set the hook, he broke one of those things right where it collapsed into the handle. Broke it right off. After he broke 4 of those flipping sticks, he said, Steve, can I borrow one of your flipping sticks? And that's my Randy Blockett story this morning. But yeah, that was kind of funny. But Randy was really young back then. It had to be in the late 80s, early 90s. That's a long time ago. But Randy's a good guy, so don't get down on him too much. But I really wish he would kind of watch what he's saying when he says something that's going to affect all the other anglers, like maybe guides on another lake. Don't start talking about something that's going to impact them. Like, trust me, Lake Okeechobee is not a cesspool. It's clear everywhere. You know, it's, like I say, Lake Okeechobee is a different animal. And it's an intriguing place to fish, let me tell you. It's full of big fish, too. We catch more 5-fish limits over 30 pounds than anywhere in the country. Anywhere in the country. Even in the summertime, it's going to take 5 fish weigh over 30 pounds. You know, that's just the way it is here. The big fish live here. Yeah, they're a little harder to catch sometimes. It takes a really good angler to catch those 30-pound bags. But they can be caught. They can be caught. But anyway, I got to thank Okeechobee County for making it possible to giving you all these tips. Visit OkeechobeeCounty.com. Go there and get that. Lakeshore Marine, man, repower with a Suzuki, you will never have another problem. You'll never see them again unless you take it up there to change your oil. Power pole, can't fish without power poles. Bring your clubs when you come to Clewiston Golf Course. Is in the best shape I've ever seen it. They're doing more tee times there than ever. Man, it's in great shape. Join Jordan State Farm Insurance, the bait station, North Fort Myers. They build my jerkbait rod. K&M Drugs, Pogie's Family Restaurant up there. They open early for anglers getting ready to go angle up there in Okeechobee. And RV1 Mobile Repairs. Here's the, Debbie told me I need to give the number out, but I got to look it up. RV1 Fix My RV is the number. RV1 Fix My RV. If you got a problem with your RV, they'll come see you, and hopefully they'll get you fixed up where you do not have to pull your RV to a dealer and get it worked on. But anyway, that's pretty much going to do it. You know, another thing I kind of want to talk about too, maybe I'll do this tomorrow, is our farms here, U.S. Sugar. They do more than raise cane. Let me tell you, they do a lot more than raise sugar cane. But all the farmers here in South Florida are real eco-friendly farmers. They do everything they can to make things good and make everything really as eco-friendly as they can so we don't harm the environment. We need farmers, folks. Without farms, hey, we wouldn't have anything to eat. Hey, until next time, y'all go fishing and stay hooked up.